Jalen, can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right, we was getting everybody set up this morning. Yeah, you good? You only hear you though, right? You only hear you, right? Okay. All right. So, Jalen, I'm gonna have you do the norms real quick. All right. All right. Go for what you know.
no one else about another person, ask Christian claim sacred, we know behavior and discredit ourselves, the school, family, and self care and self worth through activity, we take part in self care and self worth. Respect the opinions of others, respect for culture, classroom, we also participate, we have how to sales our parents, not teachers, but hit the focus on parent and self post like endeavors.
Okay, let's keep it moving. So GGI and Townhouse, this happens every day from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. They discuss a lot of important topics in GGI, from life skills, which you get 5 to 10 points for, or just resources that you can use for yourself and your family. Try to attend GGI daily because you can rack up a lot of points that'll help you out in the end. Remember, progress report's coming out May 20th. You need the link to get there. Check SB or just message any of the staff. These Raspberry Pi kits, we've been utilizing them, and in the future, they're going to be ever more present. They're not really for gaming; they're for game development. So it's not just playing video games. So you guys, I think Carmelo came in and he was like, "That's cool. I know I did it." Yeah, he's had a kit probably since last quarter. Didn't even know it. Even threw the book away. I understand you guys. So look, keep up with your books. Keep up with the kits. You're going to need them all the way throughout college, military, or wherever you go because this is the future, and this is why I have you guys using them. Okay, so if you have a schedule to get your kit, make sure you contact the school. Come up and after you schedule, of course, because we got to keep only so many people in the building and get your kit. If your kit is damaged, alternatively, you can bring all the parts. Yes, I need all the parts back so I can replace them or get them fixed, and I'll give you another kit. So do not think you're getting out and not using these kits because unfortunately, a lot of y'all don't have computers and certain things at home. Y'all try to get into class on the phone, and it's just totally unacceptable. It's not the way we're going to prepare you for the future. Okay, so get used to using your kits appropriately, meaning not just for YouTube and gaming, but for academics and be bettering yourselves. Let's see, Carmelo, you're up next. I'm gonna see how this works. Can you talk into the microphone, or is it gonna echo?
Hello?
Yep, seems like you're good. Go right ahead.
Hello? Alright.
Yep.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn to code from the conventions of your home and get extra credit for some of your classes. Depend, isn't it the pandemic?
Pandemic.
The pandemic effect on the coding job market. Why learn to code? The
Surprising.
surprising, surprisingly
Broad.
more benefit of coding interest.
You gotta read the rest, man.
Oh, join by click, join by clicking the link at 4 p.m.
5 p.m. Okay. All right. So let's keep it going. I gotta figure out what's wrong with my screen over there. It looks all janky. I'm gonna reset that screen. So let's go to the next slide. Jalen, you're up, dude. Read that.
Daily tasks and be able to complete the version SB. How to also some to the class. Inside the SB, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. The videos are normally ready to view by 4 p.m. daily.
Thanks, sir. Oh, here go the internet issues. Okay, Jalen. Yeah, it's either his internet connection or ours. Gotta wait. So you're up next. Okay.
MIT Spark and Microsoft make code project are required daily. most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, punctuality will be limited, and an actual person computer is required take, to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois. The Board of Education. For classes and consent, email me at wonderful.tyler@school.com or reach out to me on SB.
All right, very good. Okay, so next up will be Jalen.
Another official hip-hop begins that both edition meant to execute technical Python scripts within their relative platform on Academy Kitchen regards to Project 3 of GMAT. Classroom turn day is integration order day is flagrant.
Very good, very good. Okay. So look, guys, all right, today is going to be a review. You notice there's nothing new in EDSB. Seeing a lot of people have not turned in what I asked for yesterday, and I'm going to have to make some more phone calls as to why you did not do it. Now, I understand you guys are young. You're probably playing video games, whatever the case may be, but it's going to get hard on you, and I'm going to be more strict because I don't want you to fail. So I will set a timer. And if you have not at least turned in the work from yesterday, I will be calling parents right in the middle of class. So please, please, no more I forgot. I don't know what happened. I'm not hearing it. I'm just not, because you guys are getting older and these excuses are getting a little bit sad. So with that said, we're going to do a review session on yesterday's assignment. I'm going to be working with students in class on how to put the program together, because I think Carmelo, David, and Angel, they were working on, I think it was RPG Maze yesterday. And all you had to do is download the code, make the changes, run the program, and then also include your word of the day and your term of the day, the classroom term of the day. A lot of students have not been doing that. So we're going to be doing that today. You're going to have to share your screen out. Jalen, did you receive your kit? Because that was your excuse yesterday. It won't work today. I talked to your
Yeah, I
mom.
got it.
Is it up and running?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need you to start on it like now. Okay. Because you had since yesterday. All right. Same thing with you, Carmelo. You're going to have to now scoot over. You already did it, my man. And do you remember the steps to get in there, Carmelo? To get back to your file that you was working on. Both of you guys know how to get to Thani, right? Okay. So I'm looking at Jalen's scores. I'm looking at Carmelo's scores. And for about 2 weeks, there's a lot of work that was not done. So I'm going to need you both to stay focused. Don't open other tabs. Don't be playing video games when your screens freeze, because what you're using is your kit. So if your screen freeze, that means you're on YouTube, you're playing a game, or you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. So when the timer stops and you shaking your head, I don't know, I'm going to know you wasn't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Period. This is a recording. So please, don't finesse me, because you're only finessing your grade. Do your work right now, okay? All right, so we're gonna start with the book. We're gonna go back and I'm gonna have Jalen read something. Does everybody have this book here? Carmela, you should have one on your desk. Jalen, thank you, sir. Keep going. A lot of people. See, if y'all smart, if y'all use the same amount of energy to be smart and getting the work done, boy, y'all probably be employed. But y'all spend a lot of time trying to trick the system and you can't do it, no matter how hard you try. All right. So I'm gonna start with what we started with yesterday. Jalen, you like out of the screen? Are you busy? What are you doing? Look like you read something.
Yeah, because my thing is on my dresser.
Oh, you got it to the big screen? Okay, check
Yeah, I
you
gotta
out.
stand up.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right. So look, I want you to read, because this is a refresh. Oh, hello, Mr. Davenport. Where were you yesterday, sir?
I was busy.
You was busy? Okay. You know you got an absent and a 0 for yesterday. So you got to choose about being busy or being a student. I don't know which one you're going to do. And a lot of your scores, you turned in empty assignments. So I'm going to need you to improve with that, because I looked at your work. You turn in the questions, but you don't actually answer them. That got you about at least a 50 across the board. So that's an F still. You want to, over the weekend, fix all those scores, okay? All right, so you need your kid, Davenport. Do you have it?
I told you my kid don't work.
Not about your kid not working. Do you have your book, sir? You sound like you're a little angry today.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so you need to open that book up, sir. Remember, gentlemen, not complying is a form of negligence. That's a phone call home. So I don't know if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but y'all got to get it together.
How am I not complying?
Huh?
What page we on?
Uh, well, on page 114, since yesterday. Okay? Your kid, no excuse. You need to bring that kid in because we're doing assignments only on that kid, sir.
I know.
Okay, good. So look, 114, want Jalen to read from Project 3 all the way to 115. And then Davenport, you're going to read a bit because you need some points severely. Go ahead, Jalen. Start at Project 3 RPG Maze all the way over to 115. End at your own.
Oh my god. Now
You
you're
said what?
now you're getting the hang of Python. It's time to use Pygame to make something a little more complicated. A fully functional text-based maze game based on the classic role-playing game, known as text adventures or interactive friction. These games date back to when computers didn't handle graphics, but still have their fans who argue that no graphics will ever be as vivid as those you have in your imagination. This program is quite a bit more complex than others in this chapter. So to make things easier, you will start with the version already partially written. Open the Chrome web browser and go to the following address: rpf.io/rpg um, code. The Chrome web browser will automatically download the code for your program to your downloads folder, but will warn you that the type of file Python program can harm your computer. You download the file from your Raspberry Pi Foundation, a trusted source. So click on the keep button of the warning message and put it on at the bottom of the screen. Go back to Tiny, then click the load icon. Find the file RPGPY in your downloads. So then click the load button. By clicking the run icon to familiarize yourself with how a text adventure works, game output appears in the shell area at the bottom of the tiny window. Make the tiny window larger by clicking on the maximize button to make it easy to read. The game, as it stands now, is very simple. There are two rooms and no objects. The player starts in the hall, the first of two rooms. To go to the kitchen, simply type go south, followed by the enter key. When you're in the kitchen, you can type go north to return to the hall. You could also try typing go west and go east, but as there aren't any rooms in those directions, the game will show you the error message. Scroll down to line 29, the program in the script area to find a variable called rooms. This type of variable is known as the dictionary. It tells the game the rules. The axis in which room a given X leads to. To make the game more interesting, add another room, go down the room, each other hall, find the room variable in the script area and extend it by adding a comma symbol. After the long line 38, then type in the following extract indentation is an essential in the dictionary. You also need a new exit in the hall as one is automatically created for you. Go to the end line of 33 and add a comma, then add the following line: east dining room. Click the run icon and try your new room. Type go east when in the hall to enter the dining room. And type to go west while in the dining room to enter the hall. Unless you made a room of your own.
All right, thanks, sir. Okay, so like I said, prior reports are coming out May 20th. Today is Friday. If you have an F, I'm going to be calling home, so don't be frightened. But it is based upon what you did and did not do. So if you don't want to have a bad report going home, I suggest you do in about 15 minutes. I'm going to give you anything you need to be doing right now. This assignment for people that like to make excuses with these kids is able to be done somewhat online, but other past projects cannot. So if your kid's damaged, and I've been saying it's like a broken record for days, for about 3 weeks, you need to come up to the school because that is your responsibility. Another big issue I'm seeing is a lot of students don't understand that you have what is called days where you're out of the building and days where you're in the building. Yes, sir. Laptop. One moment. All right, as I was saying, a lot of students are not coming in the building on days they should. Just because you're online doesn't mean you're solely online. So I don't think y'all understand how this system works for CPS. If you're not in the building on your designated days, and you're just trying to, I guess, not or avoid me or just not come in the building, that's considered an absent day. If you have at least 30 or more days absent, you automatically fail the course. So keep that in mind for my students who are grown and like, I got stuff to do, and I hear you. But after 30 days, you fail, and then you probably got to take the course again. All right? No excuses. You guys are getting older. You're not babies. So remember, the responsibility is you come on your virtual days and you come on the days you're assigned to come in the building. The only way you cannot come in the building is if you have talked to Mr. Ortiz and there's an agreement made. Otherwise, I'll be marking you absent and also putting a 0 in for that day, because every day we have an assignment. I want everybody to understand what's going on here, because I want you to pass. But you can't cut no corners and you can't finesse me. You're only finessing your grade. And I mean that. All right, so let's get started with the timer. But before we do, let's review this objective here. Davenport, can you read the screen?
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, functionality is limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For any questions or concerns, email me on my email or reach out to me via SB Messenger.
Thanks, sir. That's about 20 points. Should help out your score. All right, so a lot of y'all are looking at these scores as deficient. I want you to use this time to actually bring the score up. You have to go to, let me show you how this goes before I start the timer. Maybe you don't know. There is the video recording that's inside of the library too, in case you want to watch that. That is the penalty of not coming to class. You have to sit down like a college student and now watch the video to get your work done. All right? Y'all have lives and jobs, so can't let y'all get away with that stuff you're talking. Come here. So if you see my screen, come to my VNC viewer, and I'm gonna log into who's behind Carmelo. I think it was Angels, right? So I'm gonna go to Angels because I think David was in the back, right? So let's open up VNC viewer, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the inside of your kit. Alternatively, let me do this. You could also access the assignment. Let me put it back in the chat for you from the website using Trinket.io. Now, I do that because students like to be like, well, my kid, because we have some students that sabotaging their kids, so it's breaking them on purpose. I get it. But that means you still get an F because we know what you're doing. So look, worst case scenario, your kid don't work for whatever reason, you still can do it on Trinket, right? Let me put that in the chat for you guys. You gotta understand, guys, people have been trying this stuff since third quarter. It's like getting old tricks. Only person you're hurting is yourself in the end. Here you go. Okay. So you can click on the online version, or you can use your book. Students have found greater success reading the book, even if they use the online version. So I'm gonna have Jalen read what's in the chat in a moment. Try to help some of his scores. Let me finish putting it all in there. This is all from yesterday, May 13th. All right. Now I'm gonna actually go to Carmelo's because I want to see if he knows how to get back to the assignment. You guys will see me jump in there. All right, so Jalen, while you're reading that, I'm gonna be jumping in. You gotta read the whole thing. It's for 45 points. You're actually doing good because you're reading. I need some assignments turned in, dude. You got a lot of 50s.
Hello all and good morning, all STEM majors. Review pages 114, 119, official web public games guide to complete project 3 RPG maze. Alternatively, you can utilize the online site for instructions as well. The project is best accomplished utilizing your Raspberry Pi 400 kit, Tiny Python IDE. You can attempt to complete the project via the Trinket IO program. However, you will still need to correctly download all of the resources from either the website link or from the listed link within the book. And on pages 114, 119. The link to the Trinket online emulator to alternatively attempt to complete project 3. Once the program begins fully functional and you have completed all necessary steps, download your particular Python file and submit such into SB for proper grading.
Yeah, read the rest, Jay.
We discussed the 7 further in class. Hope to see you there soon.
Thank you, sir. All right. So as you can see on my screen, I am currently logged into Mr. Carmelo's Raspberry Pi in the class. This is the reason why I'm saying you guys got to come to class on your days that you're assigned in the building, because for whatever reason, my kid is not going to be broken. You understand? It's going to be functional for the rest of the year. So the days you, for whatever reason, can't do the work, you need to be in the building. It's just, that's it. Because we're not doing a lot of work at home, and I understand we get distracted. But you need to be in the building and trying to get your work done on the kits if you can't, for some reason, get it done at home. All right? So Carmelo, can you demonstrate, you minimize it and show us where, and this is for 30 points if you can remember how to do it. I want you to minimize, don't close your work. I want you to minimize that screen and show us how you got to Thani. And then if you can, open up the website version of this project. You know what I mean? So you don't. Okay, he's coming to look at. Oh, he's getting up. Okay, he's changing seats. Okay. Now everybody look at the screen. He's gonna take you through. So Carmelo, I want you to first minimize Thani, and then show everybody how to get to Thani. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that. There you go. Now, how did you get to Thani? Okay. Everybody looking, especially Deontay. You're going to do this eventually. You get your kit going. Yep. All right. So that's Thani. Now, do you remember what we had to do yesterday? How did we get the code?
I know.
Uh-oh, Jalen about to take your points. Hold on. Let me see if he remembers. Jalen on the clutch. Now I'm asking, how did we get the codes yesterday? What did we do? You typed them in with, okay, Jalen, hold on. Okay, hold on. You lucky. You got the whole line of code there. Where did you get, now Jalen, we'll give you about 10 points. We're gonna see how many points we can recover. This is the purpose and the benefit of coming to class. What page do you find the web link to get to where he has on the screen?
114.
114, you said? Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding. You're right, sir. Awesome. That's 20 points. You're not using that one, dude. Okay. All right, so you good. Once you put this code in, Davenport, you'll have access to the starter code or source code.
All right. How you get your code on your how you get your Raspberry Pi on your computer? How you do that?
Get your what?
Your Raspberry Pi on your computer. Like how you get it shown on your computer?
You mean how do I remote into my Raspberry Pi?
Yeah, how you remotely control it.
Right. Let me finish explaining everything for Davenport. He was absent yesterday, and then I'm gonna talk about that. You're the first student to notice that you can do that. I bet your life gonna be easy once you learn it, huh?
Already know.
Okay. So you could go back to Thani. Carmelo, click on your Thani tab. You know how to get to Thani. The first thing you want to do, Davenport, is download the code. Now, for you, I want you to share your screen and go to Trinket. We'll move this out the way. And we're waiting on Davenport. Did you find it? I'm sorry?
You got to stop sharing.
Okay. Hold on. All right. You should be good. All right, everybody, let's take a look at what he's talking about. Is it gone Okay, so go to, yep, Trinket. And did you download the code first?
I don't know what I said.
Uh-huh.
It was, I just downloaded it.
So where is it at?
It's one of these, not this one.
Yep, uh-huh. There you go. Now, you got to find a way, this is the hard part about using Trinket, to put that into the Trinket program as starter code because your kid is damaged. Okay? Or whatever, it's not working. So I'm gonna call your parent and make it imperative that you get that resolved. It's been that way for 2 weeks. Can't do it no more. So you can try to get it going on Trinket to get some work done. Okay? You understand? Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you can stop sharing. Next would be, let me come over here. So now, Carmelo, you can just work on your assignment. I'm gonna start a timer. Jalen, I'm gonna show you. You got a question, Jalen? I see you. Be ready. So 15 minutes. Carmelo, got your hand up. What's up? Talking about that kid? Yeah. Open it up and see how far you got. Because you didn't name it. You saved it though, right? So it's probably the same name as the download file that you downloaded yesterday. Remember, if you hit save, it'll just overwrite it. So it's the same file, looks like. You got to open it up to see if you made the changes. Use your book and compare and see how far you got. You should be able to hit load if you know where it is, and it should come right back up on Thani. You in Thani? You see where you at. Share your screen. And bring this back over here. Because Jalen can't wait to learn how to connect to his Raspberry Pi. Jalen, you already know you can connect to that on your cell phone too, right?
No, I ain't even know that.
Oh, okay. You didn't know that, and I ain't. All right. So I'm looking at these files that you got here. You got 3 of them. Now I want to teach you how to find your files and rename them. Okay. So I want you to click on those double folders up there. No, up there, up here, like towards the top. Let me help you out. See my mouse? Or I took over your mouse. You see this? It's called File Manager. It's kind of like Windows. Click on that. You know you put it in downloads, right? So right click on it. You got to learn how to do it. I'm not going to do it for you. Right click on that file. You got left click and a right click, right? Uh-huh. Rename it. Carmelo, just say Project 3. Got it? Good, good. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is hit OK. And you see it change to Carmelo Project 3. Now, if you double click on it, it should take you, or you could load it from Thani. You can double click or go to Thani. And it, nope, that's not what I want. It's trying to use something else because you use something else. So close that because you did too much. You did something you shouldn't have done. Using different project energy. Okay. Go ahead. Close that. Using only Thani. You keep trying to use other projects. All right, so go to Thani. We got to load it the hard way because you forced it to load the other way. So click on Thani. Your tab up there, yeah. Load. Okay, you still got to open file tab. That's what your problem is. All right, now close that because I don't even see your project no more. All right, now hit load. You got another one. Close that. You got too many tabs open. All right, now go to load. And where did it go? All right, click down there where it says Python files. And I think I know what you did wrong. And all files. There we go. It doesn't know it's a Python file, so rename it for me real quick. Right click. There you go. You got it. You did left click instead of right click. You were supposed to rename it, but it opened up for you. All right, so this is your file. Don't forget it. And what you want to do is see if it's the same as where you left off yesterday. Okay, so you got to check those other files and do the same process. But I got to get him started. You now know how to move around your kit. It's your own personal computer. You better get used to it at home. All right, now for my advanced user, Mr. Stuckey, don't forget you still got assignments you got to finish up like Davenport. So I'll show you the new trick, but you
I
got to
know.
get it done. Huh? That one look like yours. That's the one you probably started on. So make sure you go in your file manager and name it correctly because you got to turn that stuff in today, right? All right, Jalen, you with me? First things first, I'm gonna bring down Carmelo's so I can see what you show you what I'm doing. I want you to open up a browser, Jalen, on say your laptop. You got your laptop with you? What does this mean?
This is what I'm on.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
got your kit over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you now. All right, so what I want you to do is type in your browser somewhere, VNC Viewer.
Okay. VNC viewer.
Mm-hmm. And can you see my screen yet? No, I got to resume. Hold on.
Okay, I see it.
All right, so I should be making it bigger for you now. There we go. So you see I'm on a new tab, right? And I'm going to
Yeah.
type VNC Viewer and walk you through this. Okay. So if you come here, Jalen, you see VNC Viewer, VNC Connect, right?
Uh,
Are you using Windows?
no, I'm Chrome.
Okay. Let's see. You got a Chrome computer?
Yeah, but it's saying I could do it from Google Play.
I'm worried about that. VNC Viewer for Google Chrome. I wish you had a regular laptop because it looks like it's no longer supported. So how about this? You got a cell phone you use? I don't know if this will work for you.
No, I mean, but I can use Google Play on my computer though.
You could try to install it, but I don't think it works that well on Google Chrome.
Okay, I'll try. And I could have went right through from there. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on.
You good? So you're downloading it, Jalen?
Yeah, I'm gonna download it on
All right, so you share your screen real quick, and I'll try to walk you through it.
or
Okay, I see you. Scroll up a little bit. Yeah, give it a shot. Maybe it'll work. Because usually you'll say there's no device, which means he's looking for a cell phone, but yours didn't say that. VNC Viewer, yep. And you looking at VNC Secure VNC Viewer. I don't think that's the same, but I was looking for the same icon. So Android. No, not for Raspberry Pi. Okay, so let's look at this. Do you see this icon?
which one?
Let me resume so you can see what I'm
This
talking about. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
so this app is better on. Oh, I just looking. I'm on the what's name thing.
You don't know which one it is?
I'm on an Apple website.
Okay.
Oh wow. Um.
Well, that means you got to have an Apple or a Windows computer to do that. You want to try it for your cell phone? Because I don't see it. Yeah, see, you can't really, it's not working for Google Chrome. That's why it's better to have a Windows PC sometimes or Apple.
Yeah, it's not compatible.
Yeah.
With my device.
Yeah. So you got another device you want to try it on, or what's the deal?
I mean, I'm not using on my stepdad phone, but he probably using it right now though. So
Right. So All right, so you just focus on your work, and maybe when you get a computer that's not just a Chrome, you can
I
use
probably can do what's the name though.
what's the
Um,
name
I can't visor.
of who?
Um, um, uh, I don't think
Okay,
have it
so
done,
look, we getting off track.
but
Focus on the assignment. We'll try to figure that out later. Okay. Ikea, welcome to class. I got to warn you, they told staff this morning if the student's more than 20 minutes late, they'll be marked absent for the day, okay? So you might want to start getting better at that. They told us that this morning. So let's see here. We are doing a review today, and I got to check the grades. I think Miss Kennard is up to date. The only thing we got to work on with you is your attendance. Let's see here. See all the files. So you got May 11th done, May 13th done. Wow. All right, let's take a look at my Kia's code real quick. I think she got it all done. She might be leaving early, even though she came super late. I need you to do better, young lady.
I sent the message to you in Esby, but you never check your messages.
It's not about that. Even if you do send a message, they're still going to start cracking down on everybody coming 30, 40 minutes late, dear.
But
So,
the email I use, I ain't trying to make an excuse. I'm about to tell you, the email I use, somebody changed the password, and I guess it out of all my devices. I had to find a link to this classroom and use a different email.
my Kia, I'm not saying you're making excuses. You're a great student. What I am saying is they had a meeting. Be careful. That's all I'm saying, dear, okay? Um, You're a very awesome student. Body's coming down. You got the word of the day and everything. You good. You good, girl. All right, so 5 more minutes, you'll be able to get out of here, Mike here, but try to come on, improve with that, all right? You're like one of the bulldogs almost. Are you a bulldog? I can't remember. No? Mike, you there? She left the room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's you. Okay. So you are a bulldog or you're not?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. All right. You need to be one of the leaders. Okay, so Miss Kennard, I have nothing really else. Oh, hello, Angel. We can talk to y'all people. Y'all can't come late like this. Huh? Oh, they talk to them? Y'all killing yourselves. Huh? They tweaking. Urban not tweaking. Have a seat. You pacing around. Have a seat. Y'all late. They're not tweaking. They're making adults out of y'all. Y'all ain't gonna have parents forever. Your attitude means nothing. You're late. That's it, David. David. David, sit down. Or I'm gonna get some support and they're gonna really talk to you. You're not. You're pacing. Sit down and sit down. You know what? Step out because you tripping right now. I'm gonna show you an attitude. Y'all late. Here's rules, y'all. Y'all can't do that. Okay, so 9:48, we're almost through. Kennard, you can. Oh, thanks for coming back. You can head out in about 2 more minutes, dear, because you finished all the assignments. I'm proud of you. I just need to work on your time a little bit. I'm gonna check that email. I accept that confrontation, man.
hey,
Yeah, Jalen.
I'm having issue with the room. You add the rooms.
Add the rooms. What do you mean the room?
Add the rooms.
What page are you on?
I'm on.
See?
I'm on 15, trying to add the
115?
more rooms. Yeah.
Why are you having trouble? I don't get it.
I just want to know which line I put it on. They said go to
Oh, I
29.
talked about this yesterday, right? Maybe you was playing a video game when I said it. Go to page 116. Top of page. You got that image there?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, so what's the issue? You got to do what they did. Same as the picture.
Oh,
Oh, none of this stuff is hard. It's just about following directions. So make your image or make your screen the same as that screen. Okay?
all right.
All right. And they have pictures for every section. Okay? I need you, Angel, to at least log in so I can mark you present. It's the same thing with you every day. You want to talk to Sprague now.
Markia.
Somebody call me.
Me, you can show me how you added the word of the day and stuff in there.
You can look for it in the book. I think it's on page like what's up, 98 or something. But you just gotta do print. Type in print, and then in parentheses, you put in what you want, but you have to make sure you put the quotation marks on it, or it ain't gonna print out.
Very
I
good.
bet do it.
20 points. Thank you for helping out. And I like how you answered that too. You didn't answer. You tried to like give them the page number. That was real cool. Goal is to never give people the answers, to point them in the right direction. That's how people learn. If you give them the answer, they didn't learn anything. Okay. You got them logged in, Carmelo? Okay, so let's see here. We got 3 minutes left. Kanar, you can get ready for next period, dear. You got all your work done.
Okay.
I'm gonna need someone else to, and Angel just arrived, so I'm gonna have him read it because he needs points, and we gotta do it twice. So I have one student read the pretty much what's required to do computer science, not cell phone science or laptop science. I'm talking about fully functional computer like your kid. So let me come here and move this over here. So let's do this. All right, Angel, I want you to read what's on the screen there. Angel, did you hear me? Read. Uh-huh. Then I'm gonna send you outside to Sprague or Adamitis, and I'm gonna tell them to make sure you read what the day is done because you have to read. It's in your reports. We're trying to work on your reading skills. No, he has to read it. You've been reading it. So go ahead, Angel. Okay, give me a second.
I read it.
He wants Angel to read. That's all I read.
Alright.
Got it. MIT started and Microsoft. MIT starts and Microsoft makes projects required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, functionality will be limited and actual person computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois. The Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at michael.tyler at sessionschool.com or reach out to me on FB Messenger.
Okay, everybody's about that time to log out. Davenport, you need a few points. Why don't you go ahead and read that for me?
Students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner 4th Edition menu to execute technical Python scripts within the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regard to Project 3. Classroom term of the day is iteration, and the classroom word of the day is flagrant.
Thank you, sir. Okay. All right, so everybody log out, get to your next period. Don't forget about GGI and Townhouse. Those are free points, okay? Okay. So what? Yeah, I was just saying, did you say that? Because you're going to work on that again. So. I can't hear you. Pull the mask down a little bit.
It was not the it's a RPG dash RPG. It's not that one. It was not the RPG dash RPG one. No, I know what the second one is. Probably going lunch.